guys, how's it going? Travis and Jon here from the Wolf HunterZ. We got a reaction video for you. We got this link right here. You can find that link in the description box, which is below the video. There's a link. Click it and pick it. You can request music, movie scenes, comedy skits, live performances, documentary segments, and more for the Wolf HunterZ Reactions channel.
So many options.
So many options. Today's video is brought to you by Talkity-Talk. Bringing us Hound Dog, performed by Peter Schickele.
Yes.
But before Jon reads the note, Talkity-Talk, I have to ask your thoughts on this. Because we were discussing this right before the video started. Oh, dogs.
Hound Dog.
He's going to bark until he gets in here. Hound Dog.
Speaking of Hound Dogs.
Thanks. All right. He is a studio pup, that's for sure. So I have this. We were discussing this.
Oh yes.
Keyboard here.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Do you use this?" I said, "Yep, for the tablet." Which is interesting. This is not? I'm not selling this, by the way. This is just
Logitech. If you're watching.
So this is solar paneled. Was that solar panel? Yeah, solar panel.
Yeah. That's
gets
crazy.
Its power from the sun, right? And then it works as an electronic keyboard, right? So I said, if they could do that with this, why can't they do that with television remotes?
Dude.
And so there's my idea. That's my pitch. If someone can patent that or make it and then, you know, throw me a bone for the idea, it would be fantastic. I mean, you could probably just look at how they did this, maybe take it apart and then recreate a television remote like that.
And if remotes were this size, we would not lose them as much. If your TV remote was literally this.
Yeah.
With like 5 buttons on it. You know? Each button is like your whole, you have to hit it with your whole hand.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
That'd be good.
So it shows that that's possible. In fact, then when you're searching on your television, you could just also type.
That's right.
Instead of being like over, up.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Ooh. Dang.
I'm down with it.
We're cracking the whole code.
And you think like, oh, but like it's indoors all the time. It doesn't get enough sun. You know what? I don't know. That never is. I don't use this outside ever, and it always has power. So there's enough light coming from somewhere. I don't know the science behind it all, but sounds like a plan.
Beautiful.
Good idea.
We just cracked the code. We figured it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, industry.
That would be. I'd buy 10 of them. You know.
At least 10 orders are in the bag. Whoever's watching. That's guaranteed revenue. All right, let's read the note. It says, "Hi, Travis and Jon. Hey, what's up, man? I thought that since your reaction to Peter Schickele's cover of Elvis Presley's Love Me went viral, I would send you Mr. Schickele's cover of Presley's Hound Dog. On a more serious note, this last year has been tough, as 3 of my heroes in entertainment have passed away. First, Mr. Schickele, last January, then comedian Bob Newhart last July, and most recently, the amazing director David Lynch this January. What does all this mean? Well, most likely it means that you will see requests from me by all 3 of these men, who I consider to be our national treasures.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy. Thank you, Talkity-Talk."
You should see some of these David Lynch film clips, unless you have already.
I've seen some. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob Newhart. Who doesn't love Bob Newhart?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Elf is one of my favorite movies of all time. And that's Papa Elf right there. You know?
Guys, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and feel free to comment below. Yeah, that movie will never get old.
Never. Never.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, just crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, just crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You know, they said you was high class, but that was just a lie. They said you was high class, but that was just a lie. You know, you ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, that's all you are, crying all the time. Nothing but a...
the way he delivered
What
that.
is going
You
on,
ain't nothing
man?
but a hound dog crying all the time. That was a good job. I mean, that almost like went from a song to like piercing the heart. You know what I
That's
mean?
right. Seriously,
Dang.
man.
Turned into a diss track real fast.
Exactly, dude. Eminem versus P.D.Q. Bach.
Hound dog crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't never read a man. Now take it away. Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh, I can't stand it. Oh, groovy. You know, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a pre.
I feel like he just turns on the microphone and just starts having fun. You know? And just like is like playing around. Because like I remember when I first got a microphone myself, I would do the same thing. Like I would just record like silly stuff or just sounds. And on this one, he sounds completely different than how he normally sounds. Usually he's got like a big boomy voice and he's and this one he's doing like you know, like all this like weird sounds. It's like, how would he think to do it like this? And I almost can imagine him taking like 20 takes and doing each take just totally different and just wacky and picking one. Because I mean, it just feels like he's just having fun or listening to it. You know?
Shoot, experimental for Jon's future tracks, maybe.
Yeah, you know.
Verification, it wasn't true. They said you was high class, but that was just a lie. You know, you ain't never caught a rabbit. He ain't no friend. Come on back here. Oh, I thought you were leaving.
Oh, that piano.
I wouldn't want you to leave because there are 2 more verses here. Of course, they aren't really different. They're the same 2 verses from before. And, but still, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. They said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. You know you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
Whoa.
Gives me hope.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
We can
There's
all
a
be
chance
famous
for me.
singers.
The thing is great is that he actually can do, you know, whatever he wants because he's so skilled, and then he chooses to do things like that, you know.
He's having fun.
Yeah.
You know, pure fun, man. That's awesome, dude.
Thank you so much for that one. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you enjoyed hanging out, like and subscribe. Check out this link below in the description box. You click it, you pick it. Music, movie scenes, skits, comedy, and so forth. Stay tuned. Stay positive. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.
I just wanna bang my leg.